Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Hope that you're keeping warm wherever you are. My name's Suzie, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the area of Brisbane. Or if you're in another state, Australia-wide, I can help you if you don't have your own demonstrator. So all my details are in the more box below. So you just need to click on that. It has everything that I've used that we're going to use today. It also has a link to my shop if you want to shop for anything that we've used today. And it also has my personal details of how you can contact me. So hopefully that's all the information down below that you'll need. Well, how are we going? It's winter, and I know here in Queensland the mornings are chilly, so getting out of bed is a little hard. Best if you can snuggle up. But unfortunately, my cat won't let me do that. It keeps coming and annoying me as soon as it's daylight because he wants his breakfast. So whether I like it or not, I have to get up. And I have to get up for work a couple of days a week too. Excuse my voice being a bit croaky. I was at the hospital yesterday, most of the day, when they were trying to find out why my voice goes like this. At first they thought it was one of the vocal cords, but now they tell me I've got a tremor, so that when the voice box is used, it sort of vibrating a bit. So that's why it starts to go croaky and funny on me. I have to do everything, got to do it worthwhile. So now, excuse me, now they want me to have speech therapy. So we'll see what happens with that, if it clears my voice. If not, they'll have to think of something else to do. Either that or I'll keep sounding gravelly all the time. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. It's lovely to see you. And for the ones that support me and are with me every time, thank you for your support. And I really look forward to seeing you all when I do a live. So tell me where you're from. If it's your first time, put a comment in the chat, and I'll try and get to it while it's going through. Otherwise, if not, I will answer every question after the chat has finished, after the live is finished. So just bear with me. I have to have a sip of my coffee. Hopefully that'll turn it down a bit. Now, today we're going to do an interesting card. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out with colour-wise, or it's a bit of a sort of fun fold. And I did one quite a while ago. When we go down to the desk, I'll show you. So we did that. I did that a while ago, and I'm going to recreate it with a different set of stamps and dies. So what we'll do is we'll go down to the desk now, to our glass mat, and we'll see what's going to happen. So let's just get there. Let's see. I have to get a bit straight. So I have to move it out of the way when I talk to you, because otherwise it's in my face when I'm talking to you. So most of you know that we have our new catalogue that started in May, and it has some wonderful stamps and die sets, but it also has, on page 22, it also has some sketches. So there's 22 sketches, page 22 and 22 sketches. So it shows you, if you're stuck for something to do, layouts of cards, so that you might start with a basic card and then just go off with your own tangent sort of thing, how you would like it to be done. But there's also plenty of sketches or pictures of cards that they've done in this catalogue, which is absolutely marvellous. So if you're ever stuck, just have a look. Just go through the catalogue and you see something you like. You don't need to make it exactly, but it might give you an idea of where you want to go with it. And of course, we've got all our dies and folders and water texture stuff. It's all in our catalogue. Now, what I'm using today will be it's an online executive online incentive. So you won't find it in any catalogue. You have to go online and you have to have a look at online incentives to find it. Now this is, I'm going to show you, absolutely stunning. This is Vellum, and it's a Graceful Greenery Vellum. So it goes, you can get it in a suite with or you can buy it all separate. So I'll just take this bit out. You can see I've been using it, been cutting it bits and pieces. So so these branches of the Christmas tree, I'd say, or a fir tree, they have shapes. So you can cut that out. So they have the dies for that. And you can also cut the one with the snow on as well. So very handy. And it comes in this beautiful clear one that looks like, or white one I should say, that looks like snow. Beautiful. And then of course you've got our leaf branches there, and then we've got leaves like, I don't know whether they're supposed to be mistletoe or holly leaves or something like that. So, and all those are able to be cut out by the dies. I'll get this back in the packet. So that's the Vellum. Stunning it is, and really makes a difference to your cards. And then the other one we've got, which is to the suite, which is the seasons of green and gold. So this paper also can be cut out. As you can see here, I've been cutting some things out, and I put them in plastic bags so I don't lose them. Now look at this. This is just just stunning. Look at that. Beautiful. So in this one, you've got the fir branches, mistletoe. You've got the same here as what we've got in the vellum. Then you've got these other papers. So look at this. They're all embossed with gold. And then on the back, you've got dots. So you've got 2 pieces of each of this. So here's our fir tree and mistletoe again. And that's got a green. Green with lines on the back. So this one. And you've got this tone-on-tone colour, which the green, with the diamonds on it. Then you've got, again, with the bells, the mistletoe. And these can be cut out. And, of course, then our gold piece, gold and green, which is just stunning. Absolutely love that. So those are the papers, the green and gold. And they have the stamps and the dies that go with them. Oops, left out my little box of, or bag of tricks. So today, what we're going to do is, a while ago, I did a card. Excuse me. And it was when the paper came out of this. So this is what I did. So it was a fun fold. And I did it. I thought it was absolutely stunning. I loved it. So I'm going to recreate something very similar to this. So we'll see how we go, hey. So what I'm using today is, of course, our golden greenery. So our stamps and our dies. So we're using these. It also has these big dies here that you can use. But we're just using the smaller dies, which I have on this nifty holder, magnetic holder for my my dies when I'm working. And if you want to know how to make this, have a look under Donna G. She's got a lot of videos, and she's got the instructions on how to make this. Now, you can make this a little bit bigger if you like. I just did the smaller size, but it's very handy for keeping your dies so you know where they are and you don't lose them with everything. So using the golden greenery, I'm also going to be using iconic imagery. So I'm going to be using this Celebrate. I just love that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I might use the season. So there, I'm also using one of the little flower twigs out of Changing Leaves. And for our banner, I'm using these ones here, and I'm using them out of Nested Essential Dyes, so we're using those. So that's the information on what we're going to use today. You have to excuse me, keep having a sip. All right, so here we go. So this is what I've got today. So we're using this beautiful paper. Actually, that doesn't belong with it, but so we have, let me get it all sorted. So our card base, which I normally keep to my card base at 5 3/4 by 8 inches, but with this one we have to make it a little bit different. So my card base for this is 5 1/2 by 11. We've got 2 pieces of this which will go on our card here, which is no, 5 1/4 by 3 3/4, and then this one is 5 by 3 1/2. So that sits on there. We have these 2 pieces. So the first one is 5 1/4 by 1 1/2, and then this one is 5 1/8 by 1 3/8. But I actually did it at 5 1 1/4, so that it fitted. I didn't like the 8th one. So that's those. We have a piece at 6 inches. We have 2 pieces of card, and they are 2 3/4, and these ones are 2 1/2. So that's what we're doing. So firstly, we've got to score our card. So I'll get our trimmer out. And we will score our card firstly at 1 3/4. Oh, did not do that one. I'll cut it. So just check, make sure. 1 3/4, and we'll score it. The next score line will be 3 1/2. The next one will be 5 1/4. And the next one will be 7. it's just so easy having the scoring blade and your cutting blade in one trimmer, whereas normally you'd have to have a cutting blade and then you'd have to have a different thing, a board to score it. So with the Stampin' Up one, you've got them both, which is great. So now I'm going to get my bone folder, which the number is down below if you want it, and the price. I put everything in there. So this gives you a nice crease. So then we're going to crease the other one. Give it a good crease. And we've got one more. So this colour I'm using is Bubble Bath. Couldn't remember where. So that's Bubble Bath, and I'm going to put with it is Vellum Mambo. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our pieces here and we're going to join them with our beautiful DSP and put those together. See how our glue goes. I know one of them I've got, but, and this might be it, is a bit funny. Yeah. Don't like using this end, but for some reason the thin end, it keeps clogging up. So using the Tombow glue just gives me a little bit of wiggle room so that I can make sure I get it into position. Okay. So one goes there and one goes there. Now, we can put our DSP on these pieces. So there we go. One done. And the second one done. We're going to fold this. So we fold it in half. So this is our 6 inches by 3 inches. Once again, we use our bone folder to get a nice crease in it. Okay, now our pieces go on here. Doesn't really matter how they go, I just wanted it to sort of match up a bit. So we'll put this on here. Try and get it centered, so we've got that. Now I'll put the other piece on. I think I'm probably using twice as much glue as what I need with this big one, but for some reason the little one doesn't want to work. Okay, so we've got that. We'll put these on. So we put this one here on the first one. And then this one goes on the second one. I get concentrating on what I'm doing. So that one goes in there. Okay, so I'll leave that there. It's been done. Our inside is ready to be put together. So we'll put that there like that. Now, what we have to do is, see, I've got some scraps here. Probably that one. Now, I think I used a small one. No, you must have used the next size up. Yep, that's what I used. So I'm going to cut one of these out of here, out of our bubble bath. And then I'm going to put another one out of here. So firstly on here, I need to stamp. So I need to get the iconic emoji and I want the word celebrate, which is this one here. So I'm just going to put that on my glass mat. And for those of you that are interested, you can actually buy the glass mat now. It's on the online exclusives. So I'll pick that up. As I was saying, a glass mat, which is absolutely brilliant. I adore it. I have used one before. I have a glass mat and I do my jewellery. So they are really fabulous. And this one you can wipe off and wipe on. So I'm going to stamp in Melon Mambo because that's the other paper we've got. So I'm going to get a bit of scrap. Yeah. I'm going to get this hopefully around the middle. Yep, that looks good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here. See, it only just fits. So I'm going to tape that down. Got a bit of tape. All right, I'll cut that off. We don't need all that hanging out. So we'll just go over here to the cut and emboss. We'll put that down. Stand up to do this. I'll put it through. All right. So we've got this. I'll do all like cutting first. Now just let me know if you're new to the channel. Put a note in the chat. Tell me where you're from. I'll just put this here because we don't need any writing on this bit. Let me know what the weather's like in your part of the world. Even if you're watching the replay, put a comment in. Let me know whether you're new or what you thought of the video. I'll just cut that off as well. Save a bit of paper. And I'll put this through the cut and emboss machine. Okay. Let's have a look what we're doing. Save our little bit of sticky stuff because we can always reuse it. So we will put our dye away straight away. No, that's too wide. I was thinking of using one of those for greeting, but it's going to be too wide for what I want. And while I'm getting those in, I'll do it afterwards. All right, so we've got our Celebrate. Anybody guess what we're going to do with this one? Now we're going to cut this one down the middle. Well, that wasn't exactly the middle, was it? But it'll do for what we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that end. I might cut a bit off this so that they're even. And then I'm going to put the other one there and there, so it looks like we've got a backing. So that's what's happening with those two pieces. So we really don't need that piece. Now, I don't know whether I really want to make this like a Christmas card or not this season. I'll just leave that for a moment. Now, where's my glitter? Got to have some glitter, some bling. So I'm going to cut out some little twiggies. I'm going to do 4. That's 3. Okay, so that's 4. We might not use all 4 of them, but it's always better to have more than less. So put that back there so I don't lose it. Now, I don't know what I want to use. I might just use the Seasons. Oh, we could just do Love. Peace. Peace and love. How's that? Love. Because we can put these on one. I mean, it's still sort of Christmassy, but we want the end. How's that? This has got some cute little things on it. So, peace, because we've got to put this on a block. And I want it to go long ways. So if we go peace, straight would be an idea, wouldn't it? Actually, maybe I'll put it on peace. And I want a long block. Pick it up. Okay, let's check it out. Now, we haven't used this stamp before, so I don't know whether you... Some people rub the stamps with their hand. I like to put ink on it and smush it so that it gets off anything that's been left by the factory when it's been made. Sometimes they have a bit of a coating on them, and it can spoil your printing, or your stamping, I should say. Okay. So I want to see how it stamps now. Well, that's pretty good, hey? Quite happy with that. Give it another smush just to... The only thing with using red inks is it gets all over everything. So I got it on my fingers. And I don't want to get it on my card. I definitely don't want to get it on my skirt, because my skirt's cream. All right, let's try again, shall we? There we go. I'll put that over there till I've finished, then I'll wash it, clean it. I don't want to be... I could have put, if I'd have done it in two, I could have put it as cut that off. Have I cut that too short now? Might just get it. Otherwise we'll re-stamp it. So we'll put this on. I'll stick it down with our little bits of tape, washi tape. We'll take out the sparkles and we'll cut this out. There we go. You've got to be careful. That's just... And see, the tape has taken off some of the paper. I don't know whether you can see that. You see it? It's taken off a little bit of the paper. So we're going to have to re-stamp that. You've got to be careful when you take off your tape, your wash tape, because if you're not, it will it will pull your paper off too. That's smudged. It's smudged. Look at all this ink that's around it. There we go. Clean those off after. Put this back on. And I'll get some fresh tape. Get rid of this before I stick my fingers in it. Now, what did I do with my tape? Here it is, found it. Yeah, that came off in a big piece. All right, let's try again. Hey. There we go. That's so good. We don't want to get mixed up. Oh, this is really sticky washi tape. So it's taken out some of the paper again, but luckily I'd already finished with it, so it didn't matter. And put that back on our little magic mat there. Okay, so where are we now? All right. So we've got that. That's inside. So now we're going to put on our, and we're going to put it so that it reaches probably about there. So we don't want any glue to go further than there. So make sure it's sort of level. Just press it down so that it sticks. And then this piece is going to go here. So again, just a bit on the outside here. And then we'll have our bowl. And there we go. So there's the start of it. Pretty. Just like this paper. Now, we can put our back piece on at the moment. There we go. So this piece, I am going to stamp and I'll use my Vellum member again. I'm going to use our Greenery. So these are all two-side stamping. So we have this one and this one. I know they're not normally in pink. Oops. Not doing too good with this. Always got two sides of the paper. So what I think I'll do, That full. Shall we try again? I think I'll leave that the way it is. I have to practice my two-step stamping, won't I? Might just pop one on that top bit there. That's a bit better. Okay, so we'll put that on there. And then we'll put this on here. So that still gives you your place to write a message. Rid of that. Okay, let's get rid of glue on my fingers. Okay, so now we're going to put a little bit together here. Oh, where's my stamp seal and plus gone? The stamp and seal disappeared. I have to just use this one. What that was. actually use my my mat. Oh, my silicone mat, that's what I should have used. Then it stays on here and it just rubs off. There we go. Now, we're going to put that across here. Okay, it's going to sit across there like that. So I'm going to put dimensionals on there. Now I'm going to use a ribbon, and what I thought I'd use is this beautiful cream satin ribbon. It feels absolutely gorgeous, so smooth, just love it. I've been dying to use it on something, so I think we're going to use it on this. So now I'm going to put, where's our beginning? I'm going to put quite a few dimensionals on here because I want to hold the ribbon as well as staying in place. So I can go to probably the T, maybe. So I think that's enough. If we need to put another one on, we will. So just take the backs off. My wonderful pick tool. Just take them all off. Now, with the ribbon, get our ribbon scissors. Cut it. Always the way the front of your ribbon is the way it comes off the spool. Then we're going to give it a little dip. Another little bit. And then we're going to come down here. Then we're going to cut that off. And just put a pin in there so it holds. Put our ribbon scissors away. See, they got ribbon on them because I got two pair the same. So I know this one is my ribbon scissors. And the other one that I'll go around somewhere, there's two, is just for cutting whatever with. So that is going to go across there like that. Now I'm going to have to put some more dimensionals on because our ribbon is taking up all the dimensionals that I put on there. And we want this to stick. So we'll take these off. Take the backs off. Makes it a bit awkward on the ribbon. I'm going to put some glue on there as well. Where'd I put my glue? Top looking, I've found it. So I'm actually going to put a bit of glue in between. Just to make sure it sticks. So we're now going to put that roughly around the middle. You see? Only if you look underneath can you see. I might put a dimensional under there. Let's see. I was going to take that off, but I'll take that off. And there we have it, sitting like that. Okay, so then what I was going to do is Love and Peace can go under here. So I'll put a couple of dimensionals there. take the backs off. I'll just put that under there like that. All right. Now, what I was going to do is take one of our leaves and one of our mistletoe, so we can put that one there. And a little sprig. And then this one. I got that many dimensionals under there. Probably haven't left myself room. But that can go under here. I can cut that stem a bit. Put a little dab of glue on. With a little sprig there. Okay, I should be using my mat again. Can't see if I'm getting the glue on or not. Now where did it go? Oh, yuck. Where the glue had already set on it. Now, just wondering whether I should put another one there. Let's have 2. I don't think I can get another one in on the bottom. No. So we just have the 2 on the top. So there we go. That's a card. So I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Sorry about my voice in the beginning, but it's a medical problem, so it's something I honestly can't help. And it just comes and goes. So as you see, it's cleared up now, and so to put something on that to keep it down for a bit. But there's your card. So I didn't want it to look real Christmassy. I wanted to look to the fact that you can use the golden greenery for any sort of an occasion. I chose to use the vellum with it, but you can certainly use something else. So I would appreciate it if you've enjoyed watching this, or if you're watching on the replay, if you could give me a like, a share, and ring that notification bell so that next time I go live, you'll be able to see it. So I thank you all very much for watching, and you have an awesome day.